Michigan coach Juwan Howard recently declined a Los Angeles Lakers overture on the franchise's head coaching job. Howard is coaching his two sons, Jace and Jet, in Ann Arbor. Howard played at Michigan with Lakers GM Rob Pelinka and with LeBron James in Miami, but is not interested in joining the Lakers. What does that say to you, Zach, about this Lakers job?
I think maybe it says Juwan Howard is loving life being the head coach of Michigan and coaching his sons. I mean, I don't know that I would want to leave that job to go coach the Lakers, given how much drama and infighting and all that there's been there. But maybe it's just about Michigan. Maybe it's not really about the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree with Zach on that because, Juwan obviously played at Michigan. The opportunity, my sons are getting into basketball, so I understand the appeal of being able to coach your sons. But he's got a long window. He could have a very long tenure there at Michigan and basically be able to choose any job that he wants in the NBA at the right time. It doesn't seem like the timing is right now. Not only with where he is with Michigan coaching his sons, but also the timing of this Lakers job. I'm not sure this is the time that you want to take this Lakers job. Until they start building their team like every other team in the NBA does in modern NBA, I don't think this is a good job.
Why do we think that's going to happen with the Lakers?
It's not. It's not.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
That was kind of the point I was trying to get at, right? Because this isn't just an NBA job. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. It's as prestigious a job as there is maybe, one of the most prestigious jobs in all of sports. So it definitely says something about where they are right now in their history that it's not a job that you would jump at.
Yeah, I don't think they have the young players. We talked about the bridge with the Warriors. They don't have the young players that can bridge sort of any decline with LeBron James. The roster fits not great right now. I'm not sure you can build a championship contender with the current roster and their current cap situation. They don't really have draft picks going forward. I don't think they can trade a draft pick till 2027. So there's just not a lot in the short term or the long term to be really excited about this job.
I do look at this, so I feel like this whole discussion is going to become unfair to Terry Stotts and Darvin Ham and Kenny Atkinson because we're going to frame this as, the Lakers can't attract these coaches. Those guys are all really good coaches who will have their picks of other jobs down the line. And the other thing on the Lakers, I think we're all getting too low on Anthony Davis. I think that's the player that I'm most interested in their team next season. It reminds me of Paul George after the bubble when he kind of became an object of derision and people forgot how good this guy is. I'm expecting a huge year from Anthony Davis next year, and I think people are just getting too low.
Well, it's because we barely saw him this year, right? That's the thing, right? Like Anthony Davis, if he can he still be that guy that they need him to be?
Well, he can. The reason people are low on Anthony Davis is because he was very inefficient as a jump shooter this year, and he was hurt for most of the season. And on top of that, they lost. And some of that, I think, is the spacing issues that they had. Some of that is the ancillary pieces around that. So if they can build a roster that sort of fits around LeBron and Anthony Davis like they had in 2020, we could see peak Anthony Davis again. He's young enough that he can get back to that form.
There's talent. Like you talk about, we showed those three finalists that Woj has reported for the Lakers head coaching job. One of them will inherit a team with some talent, but to the point we were making before, it's more than just a head coach that they need.
Well, and just like you just said, like the team they had in 2020 that won the championship, they could have just kept that team. Right. Nobody made them break up that team. They had it. They could have just kept it.
Nobody? Or was that something that happened internally?
No, nobody did. There was a bunch of decisions that went haywire.
They did. They did go haywire, and as a result, the Lakers did not reach the playoffs and now don't have a head coach.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.